Today I'm making an onion dip that is sure to become your favorite. It's perfect for barbecues in the summer, holiday gatherings with your family, or sitting around on a Sunday afternoon watching your favorite football team. You are going to love this. I have 4 large onions that I've cut into large dice. They are in 4 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I've brought them up so that they are just kind of gently sizzling in the pan. I don't know if you can hear it. We're going to cook them low and slow until they turn a caramel color. We're making caramelized onions. But while that's happening, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, a half a teaspoon of black ground pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Mix that up and occasionally stir. This is going to probably take about 40 minutes to get the onions to the point that we want them for our onion dip. Here the onions have been cooking for about 10 minutes. And you can see that the color has gotten to a light caramel color. You're going to be tempted to raise your heat. Don't do that. You want your onions to cook really gently and brown up over time, not quickly. So they need to go a little bit longer. Going to leave them at medium-low, maybe even a little lower than that. Stirring them occasionally until they're a darker caramel color. It's been about 40 minutes. And you can see that the onions have gotten to be a nice deep caramel color. All the flavor from this dip is coming from these onions. And if you were to taste these right now, you might think that they're a little bit spicy from the cayenne, but you want them to have that flavor because as you mix it into the base, it's going to disperse. And it will really end up being such a delicious dip with just a hint of heat at the end. Now we're going to take this off the heat and we're going to let it cool to room temperature. While the onions are cooling, you're going to want to get ready to make the base for the dip. To do that, you're going to need 8 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature, 1 cup of mayonnaise, and 1 cup of sour cream. So take your cream cheese out of the fridge now, set it on your counter so it'll be all ready to go and make it easy for you to combine the ingredients to make the dip. The onions have cooled and now I'm ready to combine the 8 ounces of cream cheese, 8 ounces of sour cream, and 8 ounces of mayo to make the base. And I'm going to do that with my mixer because I want it to be very smooth. Now that the base is all mixed together and is nice and smooth, I can add in the onions. Now, it's best if you make this dip at least a day in advance. 2 days, even better. The reason for that is that the onion flavor really will meld with the base and it becomes even more delicious the longer that you give it for those flavors to mix. Delicious, delicious, deliciousness. And I'll show you what it's gonna look like on a cracker. This is how I like it. I like it to be thick enough for a cracker base. And if you want it to be a little thinner, just add a little milk and then it'd be perfect for chips. Delicious caramelized onion dip for your next party. Yum.